What's up YouTube? I'm Edge22 and I got you guys with another video, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I got you guys covered. And I've been just searching on Twitter and just seeing what's new, what's up, and I've recently seen that LaMelo Ball has declared for the NBA draft. I'm not surprised. Most of us could have assumed that he could have went into the league maybe last year and didn't even have to do the whole overseas thing. But the ruling of the NBA, a player has to do 1 year of the G League or overseas or college. But LaMelo Ball, looking at where he's at now, a lot of us remember he was the kid. He was like 5'8" in high school, just jacking up crazy threes. And I remember he had that 93-point game, and it just seemed like his life changed after that. And obviously playing at Chino Hill with Lonzo, and just the whole reputation, and just the amount of success they had winning those championships. It's just crazy to see how he's playing overseas, and he's about to make his way into the NBA, and his journey is really intriguing to see, because we didn't know what type of player he was going to be. Was he going to be a shooting guard? And just looking at his stature now, I mean, he went from being 5'8" to being like 6'4" to now being 6'8", and I'm reading a lot of reports of LaMelo being an inch taller than Lonzo. So as of right now, it's official. LaMelo Ball has declared for the NBA draft. Now the big question is he going to go number one? Is he going to go number two? It seems like there's a lot of talent in this year's draft, and I know this has been a slow year for college hoops, so a lot of people are not really paying attention to these players that are entering their names. We're kind of like, yo, who's this guy? Who's James Wiseman? Who's Anthony Edwards? Like, we're questioning a lot of these guys in college. But you guys tell me what you guys think about this year's draft. Tell me some of your favorite players. But since it's been a while since the NBA has occurred, I mean, we kind of don't even know what teams is really struggling. But I decided to go on NBADraftRoom.com. They're experts on a lot of top talents, and I'm just gonna run you guys 10 teams that's going to possibly be in the top 10 lottery picks, and we're gonna conclude from there. But as of right now, I mean, this is not accurate, but as far as teams that can get a top draft pick for this upcoming 2020 draft, I'm seeing that is the Warriors, Cleveland, the T-Wolves, the Hawks, Pistons, Knicks, Bulls, Hornets, Wizards, and the Suns. So those are some teams that LaMelo Ball could possibly go to. James Wiseman, Anthony Edwards, Obi Toppin. These are top draftees, and they have a lot of talent. But to me, I think LaMelo Ball would probably be the best choice. We're talking about a number one overall pick, and I believe he will be a number one overall pick, just because he has he has the stature of being a top point guard at some point in the league in the NBA, because of being 6'8", his IQ to pass the ball. I mean, I remember like I said, in high school he used to jack up a lot of shots, but over time he settled, he matured, and now he's playing the game of basketball just like his brother Lonzo, really being passive and getting his teammates involved. And I think he's just going to be a number one draft pick. I don't want to get into conspiracies, but the way I look at the lottery, and you guys can go back and look at the Knicks, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of conspiracies about, I believe it was the 1985 draft that people were saying was rigged, and which I believe it was rigged. And, I would say it's rigged, but I think that's what makes the NBA better. I think rigged is a good thing. There's a lot of yin and yang, man. When you hear the word rigged, we look at it as a bad word, but, I look at sports, the sports world, it has to be rigged to some degree. Like, there has to be angles to a lot that makes, entertainment more exciting. So, I mean, the draft, that's how I look at the draft. It's rigged, but I think it's rigged for the right reasons. And what I mean by rigged is, LaMelo, with all the revenue and all the hype, and, this guy, whatever team he goes to, he's going to bring up ticket sales, ratings, jersey sales, and that's why I think the lottery is based off of that. For NBA fans, if you really think that the NBA lottery is based off of chance and luck, you're sadly mistaken. Obviously it's a business, so I do think Adam Silver, just everyone that's a part of the NBA, like, I don't want to call it a secret society, but I do believe a lot of these executives, they look at the NBA, they look at the ratings of teams, and look at what teams are struggling. And obviously, the teams that's really struggling, they're definitely going to get a top pick. But the number one draft picks always goes to the teams that have the lowest ratings, the lowest seat sell tickets, and everything like that. So it makes sense for a superstar, a big top talent in college, or whatever name, a big name going into a city with not a lot of talent. Just looking at the Hornets last year and seeing what they got. Not the Hornets, the Grizzlies. I mean, the Grizzlies was the worst team, as far as all the statistics. All the ratings was low for the Grizzlies, but look who they got. Ja Morant. So, this is going to be a testament to the NBA to see where he's going to land. And I think wherever LaMelo Ball goes, he's going to make an immediate impact. And whatever team he goes to, he's going to bring ratings to that team. That's what keeps the balance of the NBA. A lot of teams that has bad seasons, you put a superstar in and and change the franchise around. And maybe it's not even all about winning. Maybe it's just all about ratings and money, which I understand. This is a billion-dollar company, and they have to keep the revenue going and generate money. So, obviously the teams that doesn't have a lot of talent, the teams that don't have good ratings, those are always going to be the teams that's going to be top, that's going to have a higher chance of getting a top draft pick. That's just how I see it. But with LaMelo Ball, I mean, if I had to criticize him for the most part, because I don't want to make this video where I want to just say he's just he's clear-cut the best, prospect that's going to head into the draft. I mean, just looking at his stats when he was playing for the team in Australia, he averaged 17 points, 7.4 rebounds, 6.8 assists per game, and he shot 37.7% from the field. So that's solid numbers. And my biggest thing about LaMelo, I would say, is can you win with him? Can you really win with him? Because playing all the games he played with that Australia team, they went 12-16. I mean, that's not a good record. I mean, that's probably the only thing I can say is, can you win with LaMelo Ball? Can he, lead his team into winning games? Can that accumulate to winning games? Can his stats accumulate to winning games? That's probably my biggest thing I could probably say about LaMelo. But as far as his game, I think he has the size, he has the court vision, he has the shooting ability. He has every tangibles to be a great NBA player, and I think he's going to be better than, Lonzo. I'm not going to get into the middle brother, but I definitely think he has a chance to be better than Lonzo. But I just wanted to just make this quick video for you guys. I didn't want to make this too long, but with LaMelo Ball, he's definitely going to make a lot of noise. He just signed with Jay-Z, Rock Nation, and he's a part of a good group of people that's going to really, help him move forward and progress and be better outside the court, as far as the business aspect. Because I know LaMelo, he's going to be rich. He's going to be dumb rich. And being with Jay-Z, Jay-Z is that guy. A lot of NBA players are starting to look into Rock Nation and try to see if they could, finesse their way into signing with Rock Nation. I mean, we seen Kyrie is signed with them. Markelle Fultz, I believe he signed with Rock Nation. So that's, that's slowly developing. And I know Jay-Z has a lot of connects with Puma, so who knows? LaMelo might actually, do a shoe deal with Puma. That might be the big, contract that he's probably gonna get, because he's still unsigned. So it's just a whole lot, but it's just crazy to see how his career is turning out, and he's gonna possibly be a number 1 overall pick. But to me, I think he's gonna go number 1. I know Anthony Edwards is projected to go number 1, but LaMelo, I think he's gonna go number 1 because of the popularity. I mean, this guy has 5 million followers on Instagram alone, and Ball is life. I mean, this guy has ratings, wherever he goes. So, the NBA draft is not always based on talent, but it's also based on the popularity. It's always a popularity contest, how much revenue this player is gonna bring into your team and raise ticket sales, and it's all a business as well. But if you guys want to challenge me on my theory, you guys can leave a comment below. But this is just a quick video I want to make for you guys. I didn't want to make this too lengthy, and thanks for all the support. I'm gonna keep dropping videos for you guys and just try to give you guys content and breaking news. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Have a good day, guys. Be safe. Peace.